Well, here we are on YouTube. It's a pleasure to be here. It's always a pleasure to be on YouTube. It's a pleasure to talk to the people on Twitch, on our Patreon Discord. And what's even more pleasure is when we receive Patreon requests, because that means we get money. Because money is why we do this. All we care about is the money. We fake react. Shh. We don't care about anything our patrons tell us. Shh. What else do we do? Yeah, Nathan and I, after we hang up on this, we're like, we fooled them. All right, Nathan, what do we got today?
Oh, boy. So this is a request from Steph, who is a long-time supporter. We pulled the wool over her eyes. So anyway, Steph, okay, it's her second request this month. So this is the title track of the first album, and it's one of their most popular songs.
Oh.
So, what I wanted to say was, in the last Why Don't We, I struggled with it more than I thought. Meaning, it was kind of
I remember that, yeah.
Like, I wasn't, like, wowed by them. And so, yeah, I imagine I just didn't hit the right buttons for me, and maybe that's all that it was. But, so I'm looking forward to some redemption for... Why Don't We?
You guys having fun? What? Nice. All right, well, this next one is a bit slower, and I'm sure y'all probably have an idea what it is. It's called 8 Letters. If you know it, sing along.
He seems so nervous.
Shy, yeah, like shy.
You know me the best. You know my worst. See me hurt, but you don't judge. That right there is the scariest feeling. Opening and closing.
Is that his initials on his earpiece?
I've been hurt, so I don't trust. Now here we are staring at the ceiling. I've said those words before,
because that's Joe.
Right. And you deserve to hear them 1,000 times. If all it is 8 letters, why is it so hard to say? If all it is 8 letters, why am I in my own way? Why do I pull you close and then ask you for space? If all it is 8 letters, why is it so hard to say? Ooh.
Is the 8 letters I love you? Is that what it is? Am I guessing wrong? Yeah.
No. Isn't it amazing? Almost every line on your head's a lie. When your head's a mine, it's like I'm whole again. Isn't that a sign? Let's just speak my mind.
I've said those words before, but it was a lie. And you deserve to hear them 1,000 times. All it is 8 letters. Why is it so hard to say? If all it is 8 letters, why am I in my own way? Why do I pull you close and then ask you for space? If all it is 8 letters, why is it so hard to say?
Because you write it, you don't say 8 letters. Oh, never mind.
If all it is 8 letters, why is it so hard to say? If all it is 8 letters, why am I in my own way? If all it is 8 letters, 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 why is it so hard to say? If all it is 8 letters, why am I in my own way? Why do I pull you close and then ask you for space? If all it is 8 letters, why is it so hard to say?
Thank
Okay, maybe I'll start with my thought.
Sure.
Yeah. So some people know that I taught English for 19 years as a high school teacher. I don't care about the English part. Ryan can roll his eyes all he wants. That's not what I'm trying to explain here.
Oh, okay.
I've seen a lot of personalities come and go. Okay, and like, and I'm starting to figure out what it is that rubs me wrong about.
Oh boy.
About the band. It's not the band so much. It's the guy in the far end. I think it's Jack. Like, I've had 2 kids that look just like Jack. Same hat, and like like they are and the kids that I've taught that look just like that were like, oh my goodness. It's some of the worst kids I've ever taught. And just like
Jack is a sweet.
I understand that.
Just in right now. I have it just in right now. We have live on our Discord. Jack is a sweetie. I say again, Jack is a sweetie. Continue.
I totally get that. When I saw that, I was like, it went like, oh, it just reminds me of that kid. Just that hat, the sunglasses, and the shorts. It's exactly, and like the piercings and everything. Sure. It was just like, it's the same kid. Anyway,
sure.
So I pushed that aside fairly quickly, but as far as like the song, it's great harmonies. They're obviously like singing a song that crowd really was into and understood and knew the song well enough to sing along with them. It wasn't like, whoa, this is like, who are these guys? It was just kind of like, oh yeah, that's cool.
That it?
Sorry, that's all I got to say. I'm sorry.
Okay.
If you've got more to say, please add.
No, of course. I would like to. I mean, or else they're going to ask for half their money back. So, yeah. I mean, I feel bad because we never like to lie to our patrons, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a situation where I don't know if they have. Yeah, I don't know if they have the carryover factor for me to not say continue, because I feel bad for saying that, but I don't want people just to, we don't lie. Absolutely talented young lads. Like there's no question. We're not sitting here saying they can't sing, they're stupid. We're not. It's not about that. It's just there's some artists, whether it's a group or single artist, that pull you in a certain way. And now probably Nathan and I were older. You got to keep that in mind. And we have a lot of patrons that are 20 years younger than us, if not more. And we really appreciate you guys, using your hard-earned money and saying, "Hey, listen to this song and love it the way I love it, or appreciate the way I appreciate it." And we do appreciate you more than anything else. I know it sounds like I'm placating you, but I'm not, because we love our Welpdom very much. Mm-hmm. So we recognize that people's hard-earned money is given to us. We never take that lightly. I just want to make that clear. So I always kind of feel bad that we're like, it's not quite what, but we're 47-year-old guys, and there's just some things that just for our journey in music, we're like, that's not my thing. And so it has to be extra special to be not my thing and then pull me in. And I think what we have here for me is that these kids are very talented and they sing amazing harmonies. Absolutely. Their harmonies are like flawless. These guys can sing. And I think with the right creative team, they could really do some stuff. And I don't know if that's a song we haven't heard yet. If I was in charge of them, I would probably pattern them. Well, I'd be biased. I'd pattern them off after things that I enjoy, like bands. Like, I hate to say other bands' names. I don't like to do that, but a band like Five Sauce, maybe, or or just a band that has that talented where everyone can sing, but maybe more rock pop and just maybe like less Boys to Men type singing, which is great singing abilities, but more like bangers and it's in your face, like heavier beat sounds and rock guitar chords, and just kind of rock it out a little bit. So that would be my recommendation, is you can have these songs that are like that on an album, but I got a feeling like I don't know if they lean on that sound a lot, because they sound great, and of course girls swoon and they love that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, I get it. I'm just speaking as a guy in my 40s, what I would want to hear them do, because I think they could, with the right creative team, could really. Oh, McFly, thank you. That was the other band I was thinking of. I think it was So a band like McFly, where everyone can sing, but they kind of have this. So you have these harmonies.
They're also playing the instruments too. Yeah,
that's right. They're also playing the instruments. I recognize that Dan might be yeah, these guys don't play too, don't they? I think
No,
we've
they
seen
play.
that.
Yeah, we've seen.
Yeah, that's right. So that's what
Dan
I'm
plays
thinking.
the
So
drums and
I think that's where I'm feeling where it's a little. That's the part that's missing for me. So yeah, bands like McFly, Five Sauce, which we really love, but what we love about them is they're all playing their instruments, which we know. Okay, that why don't we can. But just give us some rock and roll chords and bangers and like, let's go, let's do this. And I think girls like that music too. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. That's what I think is missing. I think that's what's missing. That's all.
And I would just say they've got to have they got to stand out somehow. There's got to be something like when somebody says, "Hey, yeah, I listen to One Direction. That's cool," but have you heard of Why Don't We? They're very unique because. But what is that? I'm not sure.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah,
yeah. We're very new into it. We're being very clear, but now it's like whatever. If it gets like that's where I'm leaning towards. Like, do they have a banger? Like this is in your face, kind of like a banger type song. Where like, okay, here we go, bum, 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 And again, if that's not their thing, that's fine. But that's where we always tell the truth because we don't want people to spend their hard-earned money on us, and then we just yeah. So. We do appreciate it. They're very talented. And at the very least, there's other people who listen to our channel who might listen to their stuff. So that's always our second goal anyway. It's not about pleasing us. We want everyone to experience the song. And they're going to have their own opinions. And we're going to hear about those opinions in the comments. So thank you so much, Steph,
yes, we will.
for being an amazing supporter of our channel. We really do appreciate it.
Thanks so much. And we hope to see you on a future video. We'll see you in the next one.
And yeah, take off that hat. I agree.